Trading the foreign exchange market carries high risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Trading on margin, utilizing leverage can carry an even higher level of risk that can lead to a complete loss of investment funds. So before deciding to trade the foreign exchange market or using any of our software alert products, you should carefully and diligently consider your personal investment objectives, level of experience, and risk tolerance. There is a possibility that you could potentially sustain significant loss. You should not invest any capital or trade that you cannot afford to lose. It is your responsibility to be aware of and understand all risks associated with foreign exchange trading and to seek professional advice from an independent certified financial advisor if you have any doubts. Auvoria Prime does not exercise trading authority over your trades. You and you alone exercise discretionary trading authority over every trade.
To see how different pairs did this week, we can see Euro NZD on this account is just not taking any trades right now. It has some ghost gears open, but it just hasn't been taking trades. Getting into AUD CAD right now. AUD CAD, we have nothing going on right now on the week. So we are going to go ahead and go on over here. Looking at Euro GBP, we have still not taken a trade. NZD CHF, we did not get any trades. NZD JPY, we did 4% on the week. I know it's not a recommended pair and typically one of the worst performing pairs just because the JPY pairs do trend, and when they trend hard. But NZD JPY did bring 4% this week on this $500 account. We'll continue on. NZD CAD is currently in about 2% drawdown and open trades right now. Right now we are in sells. GBP CHF did not take any trades. You can ignore this one right there. It's just a random account. All right. We got nothing on USD JPY. AUD JPY did 2.3% this week. AUD NZD is currently in some drawdown, as it is on some other accounts of mine as well. AUD CHF, we got nothing on the week. Ignore that one. USD CHF, we did 1.45% on the week. CAD JPY, we did 1.98% on the week. CHF JPY, we did not enter any trades. CAD CHF, we did 1.84% on the week. AUD USD, we did 2.61% on the week. Keep going. Euro CHF, we did not get any trades. Euro CAD, we did 3.91% on the week. Euro USD, we are currently in some drawdown on some buys. Just waiting for these buys to play out. Euro AUD, we have not entered any trades. And Euro JPY, we are clean and in no trades. GBP USD, we have nothing on the week. GBP NZD, pretty close to an entry, but didn't take an entry. But if GBP JPY or GBP NZD keeps falling, we should be right near our entry here. And we are. We will enter on gear 7. And as we see, we are breaking farther down to the downside here on this account. A little bit more of a movement to the downside, and GBP NZD is going to execute a trade. GBP JPY, we got nothing right now. GBP CAD, nothing on the week. GBP AUD is currently in a floating profit of 11.11%. All right, so we sniped a level 7. Actually, we took a level 6, hit a stop loss. Okay, so we took a stop loss on level 6. It went 500 pips. We entered on level 6 and it went another 500 pips. I want you to think about that. Took the stop loss. And now we're in 11% floating. So the question is, how big was the stop loss and have we made it back? And the stop loss was $30. And if we closed out the trades right now, we're profitable 20. By the way, you guys can ignore the account history in some of these accounts. You see deposit, loss, this. These are all testing accounts. They have long histories that go back like 2 years. I just do custom analysis on my FX book for the data since we started using GearBox. This account actually goes back like 5 EAs. So you can ignore whatever those data there say. But The most important part is took a $30 stop loss. We're in a floating profit of $52 if we closed out right now. We made back all our loss plus more. And what's most important about this, and I think the most important thing for people to understand, is we made back all the loss plus profit. And this thing still isn't even 10 pips from TP. We still got a ways to go to our TP here, which means that, yes, if you hit a stop loss every once in a while, is it the end of the world? Absolutely not. I know some people hit some stop losses in GBP AUD. I know some people hit some stop losses in USD CAD. If that happened to you, when it swings, you should make it all back. It's typically how it works out. GBP CAD, we got nothing. We talked about GBP JPY, nothing. GBP NZD, yep, we already looked at all these. Okay, on to the next. NZD USD, we got 4.49% profit on the week. I mean, guys, are you seeing the results I'm seeing on this call? Because I don't know about you, but I don't know of any other EA or software out there that's getting these kind of returns, trading all these different currency pairs and seeing this much success. Do you guys know of any others? Because I haven't seen it yet. I'm excited to see it. I see tons of great EAs, but they trade one pair, two pairs, this pair, that pair. Have you guys seen a software that can do what GearBox does and trade all these different currency pairs? Let me know. I'd love to find another one. Just absolutely incredible. Is that all our accounts? That is all the accounts. So let's refresh my FX book. I haven't updated this since Wednesday night. So we're going to go ahead and get to see. Right now, USD CAD has actually taken the place as the top gain since we started here. Now, what's important to notice about this is USD CAD did experience a higher drawdown. What does this mean? This means that we will be increasing the entry on USD CAD, right? Because we were up 52% and we had all that profit in drawdown. So that tells me that, okay, that drawdown is much higher than we like to see, especially even on a $500 account. So what are we going to do? We're going to increase the entries on USD CAD by +1 in the next version of the manager. Even though the profit that came from this was immaculate, took us from 45 to 83, I don't like the drawdown. I'd rather this have only gone to 72%, but had half the drawdown, right? So that's what I look at. Obviously, still, we've won 77% of trades. Our profit factor is incredible, but the drawdown got higher than I liked on the data account. So we're going to increase by +1. But you guys can see GBP USD is back in the game, AUD USD, even GBP USD recently had a nice spike and went from 65 to 82. Still only 15% drawdown, doing 6% a month on a little $500 account. It's 180% of trades. Profit factor is incredible. I mean, find me an EA that does this. Just find it for me, please. GBP AUD, right? Even after taking its loss, right now it's equity. You don't even see its equity. It's in floating. It's up here again. It took that stop loss. And once we close out those trades, what do you know? This thing's going to be up in 70% or so profit. So the point in showing you this is, look at this though. We hadn't taken a trade since March. Then we finally took trades again in August, right? And I want you to understand this. GBP was crushing it. And then we had no trades literally since March, got in trades, hit stop losses, but now we're going to make it all back. So yes, is it a patience game sometimes with GearBox? Absolutely. It's a patience game. NZD-USD, I mean, you guys can see the results here of what pairs are bringing the most gain versus the drawdown. But so far, I got to say the results have been pretty awesome to see from many of these pairs, how they're performing. The monthlies, right? The drawdown. You can see that even Euro CHF touched 25% drawdown. What does that mean? That means Euro CHF is going to get a +1, right? That's what we do anytime we hit these periods of drawdown. So, we're always increasing based on the drawdown on these data accounts. AUD CHF already went +2 and became a worse performing pair. Anytime they go over typically 60% drawdown, we eliminate them as worst performing pairs. If they ever go over 50, we increase by +2. They go over 25, we increase by +1. And that's what we've done since we started on all of these accounts based on drawdown and things that they have experienced But overall, I'm very pleased with the results, especially the fact that these are all $500 accounts. Many have been running since October. Some have started as soon as June. Some started as late as July 21st, AUD JPY and CAD JPY specifically. But all these data accounts have been running. You can see that here's GBP AUD when it took its loss here. And guess what? It'll make it right back as soon as we close those trades out. You can see AUD CHF had some losses. Another one, Euro CAD at one point experienced some losses, started making it back again. Same thing here. Euro AUD took some losses early February, big trending moves. Hasn't even been taking trades since. May was its last trade, got back up. So the point showing you this is, how does GearBox handle risk? Does it take losses? Does it make them back? Yeah, and does a great job. Let's take a look at the chat here. I have 2 EuroCAD position cells open, swing mode. Each position has different TP. Does this happen often? Ryan, no. If you are using double TP, it's a bug that'll be addressed in today's update. I'm just finalizing the update and making sure there's no last bugs before we roll out around 5 p.m. But it was a double TP bug. If you're using double TP, Ryan, if you switch to Ghost plus Real, they will change in both match. The only time you'll ever see 2 different take profits is if you're using in instant entry mode. Level 0 and 1 have different TPs. That's the only time you'd see that, is level 0 and 1. If it's above level 0 and 1 and you see multiple TPs, that is a bug, and that is with double TP right now, which will be fixed today. But if you want to have it change, just switch to Ghost plus Real and EuroCAD and it'll update them. Maximilian, hey, Tyler, GearBox has stood the test of time countless times right now. When are you going to test it in gold, super sniper, swing? Max, I don't have any programmed entries in there for gold. So if you even click swing or sniper, it's just going to apply default settings for a pair such as USD CAD, which obviously is not going to work on gold. Gold is highly custom. I stick to the currency pairs for most of GearBox, but yes, GearBox could work on gold. You just need to understand how gold moves and be able to have the proper entries to withstand the kind of movements that gold produces. I've stuck to really mastering these minors and majors to start to make the product perfect. And once I feel that this product is perfect, which obviously it has stood the test of time, we got a year now, I will start playing more with indices, metals, things along those lines. But for now, I'm still trying to perfect what we already have before taking on new currency pairs and more advanced things such as metals or indices or stocks. For now, we've stuck to the currency pairs, but trust me, it's in the plans. It's just, for me, I like to stick to what we know works and stood the test of time before I ever give any information on other things I'm doing to the community. I run lots of test accounts. I'm running lots of different things. I'm just very precise with what I like to share with people based on, how confident I feel that what I'm delivering will not have a bad day. And where I am right now with all of this, I'm very confident that anybody getting set up on GearBox using the precision strategies will be able to see success. Anybody who follows my rules of thumbs for intraday settings will see success. Anybody who does a little more aggressive things, that's on them. They may have a bad day. But for the people that are following the developer account so far, we've stood the test of time. It's been a year and we have a lot of happy customers. So excited to create a lot more happy customers as we continue on. Let's keep going here. Any other questions in the chat? Let me know if you guys have any more questions. Otherwise, I'm going to get right into Forex Factory and we're going to talk about the week ahead and what we have going on. So let's go over here to Forex Factory. So as you guys know, today as well, you guys probably already saw some momentum in the market. Fed Chair Powell spoke at 7 a.m. And this was also day 2 of the Jackson Hole Symposium. There's definitely been some movement in the market. There's even day 3 tomorrow of Jackson Hole Symposium. Obviously, market's closed for us. Doesn't mean that we won't see those effects on Monday. Going into next week, we are pretty clear until Tuesday. We have an AUD GDP event. Then Wednesday, here's some big ones, right? We have OPEC meetings and OPEC JMMC meetings. These are big red folder events typically that happen. We also have ADP non-farm employment change on a Wednesday. Not Friday, but Wednesday. We got some stuff going on there. We have ISM manufacturing PMI as well. So lots of red folders on Wednesday, leading all the way up to Friday, where it is NFP week. We got non-farm employment change, average hourly earnings, unemployment rate, ISM services again, and monetary policy reports for GBP, which is tentative. But it looks like a big week of red folder news. What would I tell you if you were a precision trader? Swing and sniper, you're going to love life. Super sniper, you might actually get a trade this week. If you are an intraday user, I would make sure to decrease your risk if you are using higher risk. And I would have a risk mitigation plan in place, knowing that there's a lot of red folders because red folders cause trends, and trends are great for precision and getting entries, but they are terrible for intraday modes. So all about how you decide to trade this week, but understand we have a great red folder week ahead, which I believe is going to deliver some amazing results for our precision strategies. And I look forward to another amazing trading week ahead with every single one of you. I know this has been one of those amazing months for all of our users in the community. We've seen so many people smashing it out of the park, posting their profits. Again, just incredible results. I'm so excited for that. So thank you guys all for tuning in with me this Friday morning. I do not see any more chats or comments in the Q&A. So I'm going to let you guys all go have a wonderful Friday, and wherever you may be in the world. If it's Friday night, I hope you sleep well. If it's early morning Friday, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and enjoy your weekend. I look forward to another amazing trading week ahead with every single one of you. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.